Hi, I'm Jennifer Corey, and this is Good Hearted News. Welcome back to another episode. We are embarking on week 9, at least here in the eastern part of the United States. I'm in New Jersey, and of our coronavirus shelter in place. And I want you to remember that we bring this news to you every week because even the hardiest of us can start to feel weary after time. And a lot of the news that we're getting exposed to are the really dire sort of circumstances or predictions that are out there. And we want to provide a bit of balance about all the really good stuff that's happening too as a direct result of these trials and challenges. In fact, very often humanity rises to its best. Human beings are their most giving and supportive and loving when experiencing difficult circumstances. And what we don't want you to do is lose sight of what those things are, and perhaps they'll renew your sense of hope, and maybe they'll even inspire you to take some action in a positive direction yourself. So let's start with the story of Captain Tom Moore. You may have already heard about him. Captain Moore is a World War II veteran who, in honor of his 100th birthday in Great Britain, decided that he was going to do 100 laps around his garden with the hope of raising some money for the National Health Service there. I think he had hoped to raise €1,000. And news about what he was undertaking got out, and people were so moved and so inspired by what Captain Moore, by what this hero at 99 years old was doing, that they have donated over $37 million to his funding site for the National Health Service. And he has received over 125,000 birthday cards. And you'll see there's a link below where you can see an entire auditorium filled with the birthday cards that he's received so far. So happy birthday to Captain Moore, whose birthday was the 30th of April. And let him serve as an inspiration. What he has said is, we can all do something to help. No matter what our piece is, no matter what our limitations are, there's always something that we can do. And so may his story both uplift you and inspire you. Another story that we wanted to bring to you this week is, while we know here in the United States, we've had 29 million people, maybe it was 26 million people apply for unemployment. We've also had thousands and thousands of companies looking for employees, looking to hire. And so LinkedIn has, well, done what they've done best, which is to become the linking source between those companies who are looking to hire and people in need of work right now. And so we've provided that link below. I went through it myself. It's amazing the number of places that are out there, from Papa John's Pizza to 7-Eleven to the Pepsi company to Walmart to Walgreens to CVS. I mean, it's absolutely incredible how many organizations and companies are out there looking to hire. And so please go ahead and check out that site. And if you are not in need of a job yourself, perhaps you know somebody that you can send that link to. And also, I know a lot of my friends have said, if I have to make another meal at home, I'm going to cry. I think for many of us, we've never made so many home-cooked meals. In fact, my husband can't get over how many dishes we're washing. And that's because we're not usually cooking this much at home. We're not usually at home this much. And so we want to continue to encourage you to support your local restaurants. If you're trying to support other families or other individuals, consider the opportunity to buy gift certificates to local restaurants. If those restaurants are open and they are providing takeout service, there are very safe ways of being able to do that. You call in advance, you pay on the phone, you pull up, you open up your trunk, they put the food in, bring it home, you can wipe down the containers. But consider supporting the restaurants and giving yourself a little bit of a break. But if you decide, or even in addition to that, that you're going to cook at home and you want to kick things up a little bit, we've provided a link to all of these free cooking classes that are being offered by all of these famous chefs who are breaking things down and making them very, very simple to cook at home. And so you'll find the link below for that. If you haven't seen the story yet about the Golden Girls of coronavirus, it is incredibly touching and moving. And that's the story of 3 elderly women who are all living alone and have been dear friends for 50 years, who decided to take matters into their own hands around how they were going to navigate coronavirus. And after a period of self-quarantine, they chose one house and the three of them moved in together. So we've provided a really sweet link to an interview that they did with the BBC below. So enjoy that. Our song of the week this week is called The Light. And it's performed by a group of Singaporean artists, and it's really touching and really beautiful. And our video of the week, just to give you something to chuckle about, is the family lockdown boogie. So we hope that you enjoy it. We hope you know that we're thinking of you and we're here for you. And not to forget that we are all going to get through this together. Until next week, wishing you peace.